And this house is right down the street from me. This is so fun. And I love the fact that they've got a big old Christmas tree on their front porch. We are still days away from the house tour. They are very much in the process of still getting everything decorated, which I think is kind of fun to see how the sausage is made. Whitney.
Oh, hello.
Are you here? Knock, knock.
Hello.
We're just some carolers, some random carolers.
welcome.
It's so good to see you. It's so fun.
Come in.
I was saying to Stuart, this is so nice of all of you here. Stuart, come on in. This is so
Stuart,
nice.
welcome to the chaos.
Yeah, welcome to the chaos.
In the
But that's what I love is that Mesta Park is such a young neighborhood, and all of you that are taking your time to showcase your homes at the busiest time of year, at a very busy time in your life with all of your kids, I think just makes it extra special.
Thank you.
And really, I think gives it a vitality and a warmth that is wonderful. So tell me, you live down the street from me, but I don't know, how old is this house?
So, old. It was built in 1910.
Okay.
Right around 1910. So, like many of the houses on the
Yeah,
street.
I think I don't have an accurate. I was told that mine was built in 1920 or 1930 or something along those lines. And then somebody said, no, that's not right, because they sent me a newspaper article where it had at least been built, in like 1915. Yeah. So in the early 1900s, which is very much the vintage of this neighborhood, and each house is so different and so unique. Yeah. So you've lived here for?
About 3 years.
3 years, okay. And you don't live here by yourself?
I don't.
Who lives here with you?
Yeah, so my husband, Dan.
Okay.
And then our 4 kids. Ella, who's in college, so she's here part-time.
Okay.
And then we have Graham and Luke and Jack.
You have 3 boys.
Correct.
Okay, so it
ranges from 20 to 10.
Yeah, and
everything in between.
And you're busy.
And we're busy.
And your husband is an attorney, and you are an 8th grade school teacher. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's just
ready for Christmas break. Yep.
I bet you are. I bet you are. Well, this is just wonderful. Well, tell us a little bit about your house. You've lived here for 3 years, and it too has been restored, but you said that it was done before you moved in.
Yeah, so a lot of the restoration had been done, and then they had done some like moving around of things.
Okay.
So we cannot find the original blueprints for this home. So we know that this area here probably was cut out to open this up at some point. But the mantel's original, the floors are original, the doors between these 2 rooms that pull, I'll show you, are original. The windows are original. And so all we did really was we did cosmetics.
Yeah. Okay.
So we finished the basement, which was great. We did paint, wallpaper.
But the kitchen was already done.
The kitchen was already done.
Thank goodness.
Yes, because that I wouldn't have even thought of doing some of those things.
Right. So what's so interesting to me, and you and I can just try to speculate, is that the fireplace, instead of being more in the bowels of the house, was right by the front door so frequently.
Yes.
It's that way in my house. It's that way in most of these houses that we go into. And I'm thinking, what was the motivation of that, other than maybe people, as soon as they came in,
to warm up.
they warm up and they stood by the fire. I mean, that sounds stupid, but still.
So the fireplace is interesting because, it's super tiny, right? So it just needs like one little gas log. But when we moved in, I said, okay, is there a running gas line at all? Yeah. And the inspector said, yes, it's capped. So this is our project for the next year is going to be, I would love to have a little
fire
tiny,
element.
That's kind of
and
next steps.
Right. And
great.
I've got it in my cottage, and it is lovely, and it is very welcoming when you walk in, and you've got that source of warmth. Well, I love the fact. What's interesting is it almost looks a little bit, the woodwork and stuff looks like a little bit of early prairie style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
to me,
kind of that craftsman's prairie.
Yeah, it's really wonderful, and it showcases your Christmas village just beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm going to ask you what I've asked some of the other homeowners, and that is, Do you go all out like this every year, or is this just for the house tour?
Yeah, I would say we go all out.
Okay.
But we're never this early.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kind of really started, Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So there's definitely more intentionality to it this year.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Instead of
and more planning.
And more planning and a little bit more. Yeah.
And it has to be kind of done like that.
Correct.
It can't slowly evolve.
But there's it's a good thing too.
Yeah.
It's, if you need to get something done, there's nothing like a deadline.
No, there's nothing. I agree with you completely. So I love the village. And sometimes there in each household, there is one really enthusiastic village lover. Is that the case here, or is that?
No, my husband and I both really enjoy them.
Yeah.
I would say the
little cheers and the.
I know, they're fun.
And what your husband was saying, okay, you've put the bar next to the church, and so you had to
we put a house in between, so we're not complete heathens. You have to have a little break after church before you hit cheers.
I think that it all works.
Yeah, it's fun.
It all works. How long does it take to put up all of this and to put it all away? And do you have help, or are you a solo Christmas elf?
So I am a little bit of a control freak. So I'm just being honest, right? A lot of it I do by myself, but I will say if anything I ask, they will help.
They will help.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
anything I ask for.
I think that's a good compromise.
Yes.
Now, as soon as we came in, I said, oh my goodness, I recognize this pillow. So here's my question of the day to all of you out in YouTube land. Do any of you recognize this pillow? And if you do you recognize, I'm sorry, my phone is blowing up. Do you recognize it as a John Darien design? Because that's what it is. I recognized it when we came in immediately. And it's really kind of fun. Okay, talk to me, because this is very distinctive of homes in this neighborhood, and particularly of homeowners of your age. And that is a characteristic, very dramatic wallpaper when you come in.
Yeah. I love wallpaper, textiles. So we decided when we bought the house, I wanted to wallpaper this wall and then the downstairs bath. And it was really, really fun. We went to Catch Design Studio. They're the best. And spent hours and hours looking at samples.
And that's part of the fun.
This piece is from, I think both pieces are from England. So we had to wait on tariffs and shipping, and I was like, but there's the home tour. So let's talk basically. You
just came in under the wire.
Well, it was one of those things where it was like I'd always wanted to do it, and then it was like, well, if we're gonna do this, we better do it now. So it's been fun, but
that's funny.
I'm very happy with it.
Catch Designs, the Catches lived across the street from me in my other neighborhood. So so that's a fun reference. So you have this village scene, and then you have the villagers, all the Victorian villagers.
Yes, these really are my husband's
love language.
So these are Simpich, which is a brand of vintage carolers, and we were vacationing together in California, and it was Thanksgiving time, and he was like, oh, I love these Victorian, and I was like, oh, I think they're really weird, like I don't like dolls, and so it was kind of like, oh, okay. And then I ran into a woman at a store who was selling a set.
The whole set.
And so I've been giving, that was a Christmas, and then every year I'm trying to give them.
That's true love.
Trying to find.
That's true love, that you will.
They were down here, and he's like, I feel like they've been relegated, so they can pick up.
That you will squelch your fear of weird faces.
I know.
I have a thing about dolls, but no, they, yes.
They are very fun.
And you do need some real Christmas. And that's the wonderful thing about this neighborhood. You can envision Christmas carolers
They
just,
come. We
yeah,
had
they do.
Twice last year. I was like, is this really happening? This is
I know,
amazing.
because it's just so charming. Okay, so I love this.
Oh, yes.
I love
Welcome to the work in progress.
I know, but this, you know what, this looks like a Christmas ornament. The green ladder with Santa's jacket right here because he sneaks in the middle of the night and puts up this very fabulous real tree. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Not done, but
no,
we're working on it.
It's wonderful. Yeah. And did your kiddos make these? Or
no, but I will show you my favorites.
Dear.
These, I have some of these sweet babies when they were sweet babies and not surly teens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the most precious ones, aren't they?
Yeah. So
the most precious ones.
I really, there's still a whole bunch, but some I have from my childhood, some I've gotten over the years. Very eclectic.
Yeah.
Just whatever goes.
But it still, it just really matches the beautiful.
So for the home tour, though, it will be
the beautiful.
This decoration probably won't be here. I'm just not really sure.
I think you just put some lights on it and call it good.
It's art, really.
It is. It's color coordinated. Okay, here's a try this at home. Look at how she's got these cute Christmas coasters.
Isn't that a fun little
and
fox?
This little Mr. Fox. Yeah. I do love that. And you matched the brass around the edges too. I like that.
He's
That's
pretty
a
fun.
Great try this at home. I really like that. I really like that. Okay, let's take a break. And when we come back, let's kind of see how the pieces fit together of the living room. And then it's very, very navigator friendly because it's just a great big loop. So we'll do that when we come back. Okay, so as I said, I just kind of want to show how the pieces of these old houses fit together. So that's the entryway right now, which is it's a very functional, usable space. But I am going to dub your generation the jewel tone generation because all of you are homes I've been in really gravitate to these jewel colors. I mean, I bet we'll have to dive into the psychology of that.
Well, I think there's been so much gray and beige and ivory for so many years that I think, especially in homes like this, I think sometimes we crave some color.
Yeah.
And we don't care about...
And deep, rich color.
And deep, rich color.
And deep, rich
fabrics.
Comfortable color. Yeah, it's all very sensual. Okay, so these doors are magnificent. Old homes can be a little bit finicky, but aren't they incredible?
And you'll see these in a lot of these homes.
These pocket doors, but these
and they've got these cool little slide. Yeah. I mean, this is all, I don't know how it's still
But these aren't your modern pocket doors. These are really substantial.
These are real things.
And heavy, They are just, they're really beautiful. And, I bet they were also practical because then they could block off the front door and keep this area
Well, and
warm.
I think this was probably a living room, right? This, I think, was a dining room probably. So now you have, now you close the doors, right? Because this is where the cooking's happening, the staff is, right? So this is kind of something else happening back here. And then it's like, we can...
Yeah, but this area is original to the house, and it's large.
Yeah,
and most of the kitchens back then were so tiny. So
this definitely has been completely reworked.
Yeah, I wonder, was this a porch?
So I think there's a little side porch here. This nook here, which goes onto a bathroom and then a pantry in the back. I think that was probably a porch, like a sleeping porch that somebody converted. But I do not know
that all the
because we don't have the original plans.
And all the windows look so original.
Yes, and most of them are. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So can we show your wallpaper in your bathroom back here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
check it out.
Yeah.
This house I've lived in old houses before. This house these vents are really cool. They're original to the house, and they move AC and heat like you wouldn't believe.
Really?
It's incredible. This house is cool, and it's warm.
Oh, wow.
And we're very lucky. But
yeah, let's showcase.
these are
no,
they have.
That is
they're all
beautiful.
over. And what's amazing
That's
is
beautiful.
when we were looking at this house the first time, our last name is Jones, and it's Jones Company Vents, and we were like, oh, that's so cool.
That is wonderful.
So,
You know, the other thing and look at the wonderful table and your tablescape up here.
Thank you.
And we must point out all of the Santas over here. And you said one Santa was already tired of Christmas because he wasn't holding his.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's cold.
He's so tired. He's so tired. Oh,
and the other common thematic is a love of houseplants.
Yes.
A true love of houseplants.
Yes. I know. I've had to move them in weird places,
I know,
trying to make room
accommodate
for stuff.
all the Christmas. But I mean, this as an entertaining space could not be better.
We have a lot of good times in here.
Okay,
this table is used. We have
Yeah.
family and friends, and it's just
Yeah.
it's easy.
And the double hung.
We use it.
Okay, so I want to show you this. There's a water bottle feature here. And, you know, a drink station over here. So you're not in mom's way or dad's way if they're in there cooking.
Yeah, okay.
And the kitchen is, wow.
I love it.
It's wonderful. Look at this refrigerator. Was this here or did you put it in?
No, everything, the kitchen was completely done. We did not change. We painted the walls, but other than that, we did not change a thing.
I mean, this is the refrigerator that sold a house.
Yeah.
Because this.
So this is.
Oh, my word.
So wine.
Yeah.
Freezer.
Yeah.
Don't get too close in here.
Yeah, no. That's, I mean.
But
it's gorgeous.
It's great. And it's very functional kitchen.
And it's large. It's, you know. And it's so user friendly.
It is. It's big, but it's not so big that you get exhausted trying to cook in it.
Yeah, or just moving around. You get in your 10,000 steps just cooking breakfast. Yeah. I mean, this is really, it's really remarkable. And you called this the saddleback?
Yeah.
Did you call that the saddleback?
Yeah. So, so there's just pantry in there, like a little butler's pantry, and then. Which is a great place to little hiding hole stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's large.
It's large, and then especially if you think about the basement's huge too.
Wow.
So with full laundry room, sectional TV. We don't go down there because the children are nightmares. But it added
considerably.
It added another living space. Yeah. Because we don't have a TV.
And then you also have
there,
another bedroom upstairs, which we won't go into, but I mean, I would live there. Her oldest son, that's his haven up there, and it's pretty sweet. It used to be a media room, did you say? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So this house was large to begin with.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of the other houses in Mesta, this house was large to begin with. And, you know, I sometimes think, okay, built in 1930. Okay, that's in the very beginning.
1910.
Or 1910.
Yeah.
So that would have been, okay, I'm so glad you said that. So that would have been before the Depression, before in the heyday when people really had the resources to build.
They were having a good time. I mean, 1910, electricity was fairly new.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
To think about that. Yeah.
And people were here.
The stories that,
it's really
the stories these houses could tell and do tell in many ways.
And do tell.
Okay, so then this comes back around. And of course, we have another nod to femininity. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
In a house full of men.
That's right. So
You've got
have one corner. This is my corner.
Okay. But all these angels look so tired.
They are tired. They're tired. They don't know. They don't know if they want to go.
Yeah.
They might need more help on the big tree.
I know.
But they look cute here too.
Yeah. So, but they're tired. They're lying in wait
They
are. In case they have to render a couple more miracles before.
Maybe I'll just put one in my pocket the next 3 days as we're getting ready for this.
Yeah, I think so. So school out. No, school.
No, it's not. No.
You're still
teaching.
battling.
Yeah.
Oh, again, thank you for your
welcome.
service.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Okay, so what a great view down here into the main living area. And then we're just gonna do a quick dash upstairs. We're not going to spend a lot, but I was noticing in the other homes that we've been in Mesta, it's very much, the downstairs are all different, but the upstairs are, what I love is the straightforward simplicity of them. You go up, there's a landing, and then
2 and 2.
There's no wasted space. There's just bedrooms.
Yeah.
There's just bedrooms.
Yep.
And it really makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Yeah. But I guess
you're in there together.
Yeah, you're in there together. But,
really like.
The other thing is even back then, you would think people would have worried about, aging in place and having to go upstairs as they age. But there's still seldom to ever a bedroom on the bottom. I guess it just wasn't done.
It wasn't done.
It just wasn't done.
It's true. It's very true. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, interesting. Well, let's take a quick break, and then we'll do a little toodaloo upstairs, and then we're going to get out of your hair.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're coming upstairs, original floors, and then again, it's just very straightforward. You have this nice little landing, and then it's the spoke of a wheel.
It is.
And then all of the kids.
All our people.
Yeah. So this is why John Boy could tell everybody good night, because everybody in each other room could easily.
Oh yeah. And let me tell you, if someone's trying to sneak down, you can't. It's so loud. And it's floors real loud. And it's like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
Get a snack.
Yeah. But there's a certain comfort, I think, in that.
Oh, I love it.
I think there's really a certain comfort. So we won't invade everyone's privacy, but we've got a Thunder fan and Star Wars in there, and
I'm not really sure. I think closet-wise, we have a little bit bigger closet than other people, like the other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what was moved around up here, but yeah, the bathroom was redone, and they did a really nice job.
What a treasure that would be if you ever could find the blueprints. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Okay, here's another try this at home that I think is just so simple, and yet I think it's so dear. And that each of the kids' bedrooms has their stocking hung on the outside of the door. And I just think that is such a sweet touch. Yes. And here, let's see, this is Ella. Isn't that, I just think that's a really dear idea.
Yeah. That's what my mama did.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I love that tradition.
Yeah.
I love that tradition. Well, this is it's just lovely.
Thank you so much.
It's just lovely. Thank you for taking the time in your very busy day. You're very busy. Where's Dan? Is he probably down there raiding the pantry?
Where
he's probably
is Dan?
Starving. Yeah, he's probably starving.
He needs to call in our dinner.
And that's another advantage of living in this neighborhood.
That's right.
There are so many places within spitting distance that you can call in dinner. And
I love to cook, but some nights. You call it in
after you have taught all day.
You call it in.
You call it in.
That's right.
But we'll just close. I think that Whitney is just a testament to just how special the people in this neighborhood are, and truly it's a magical place to grow, for your kids to grow up, and it's a magical place to live.
Yeah, it feels otherworldly sometimes.
Yeah, you can feel the magic. Yeah, you really can. Even sometimes the workmen that come and they work on the houses and stuff in the area, they go, what is it about this neighborhood? I mean, it's just like from a movie.
It is.
Because people really are that friendly and really do take care of one another. It's true. And I love it. So thank you for taking care of us today.
Well, thank you for being here. This has been super fun.
Okay, are you going to be here during the home tour? Because some people are booking it, and some people.
I'm not. That would be so weird. I mean, in the sense of I'm going to go to the other houses.
Right.
But I don't want to visit my house and then have to hear people talk about my house. That would be weird. Yeah,
well, no, and that's what Evan said yesterday. I was on the house tour 2 years ago. I guess we had just moved here.
Right.
And I had a book coming out at that time, so I had a book signing.
Right.
And so I was there the entire time, partly for that reason, because there were...
that makes sense.
Yes, there were a lot of people there. But but nobody stays in their house. I mean, are you spending the night in your house?
No.
Yeah, everybody clears out and goes to a hotel.
Yes,
so,
exactly. Yeah, so they gave us a room at the Ambassador. So we're farming the kids out to grandparents.
Wait, I did not get that. I did not get that.
Saturday night.
Okay,
We'll be at the O-Bar.
Yeah, the Ambassador is just a charming boutique hotel, again, within spitting distance. Yeah. It's absolutely charming.
So that was a huge, I was like, oh. They're like, would you be interested in?
Yeah.
I was like, I would. I would.
We stayed at the Skirvin.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, we stayed at the Skirvin, but it's, well, if you're in coming to Oklahoma City, then come to the Mesta home tour, because it's a lot of fun, and I promise you meet really wonderful people.
And everything will be ready.
Yes, everything. Santa will
have been here.
Santa
and his elves.
Santa will. I think I hear him rummaging around in the pantry right now.